First, I'm gonna start by adding some spirit gum to my nose and wait for it to get tacky before I put the wax on. I pre-shaped a carrot shape and then I'm just pressing it onto the nose and then smoothing it out with a spatula. Then I'm adding some extra blobs of wax around the carrot and smoothing the edges out of those by keeping the inner bits a bit more open so it looks like the carrot has been put into the nose. And I'm just making some ridges into the wax on the carrot part to give it some texture as well. Then I'm taking some orange cream colour which I mixed with some Vaseline and just painting that on the carrot. I'm holding on to it so it's a bit easier. Then I'm taking this Bruise wheel and applying the dark purple and the red shades under my eyes and just dabbing it on with my finger to smooth it out a bit. I wish I didn't apply this much because it looks a bit too much, because less is always more. I'm also applying a bit around my mouth and covering my lips with some foundation to make them a bit paler. Then I'm applying this grey tone contour. I'm applying it slightly lower than I normally would. And I'm taking some white cream colour and just dabbing it all with my fingers, but not blending it out too much because I want it to look a bit frosty as well. I'm also adding a bit to my eyebrows to make it look like they've been crystallized, and to my eyelashes as well. Then I'm drawing some black lines from the outer corners of my mouth to make it look like my mouth has been slit open slightly but still closed. I'm also adding a tiny bit of white to the edges of the black to highlight it a bit. Then I'm adding a few blocks of spirit gum and then adding some piece of brown string and just attached it to the spirit gum. I'm also putting it in place with a spatula. I'm doing this across the entire mouth. I start by adding a few blocks of spirit gum, wait it to get tacky, and then adding the string. Then I'm adding a cream colour close to my own skin tone to camouflage the wax a bit on the nose. Then I'm adding some blue cream colour to the carrot and just dabbing it on with my fingers to make it look like it's been frozen a bit. Then I'm taking some scabby blood and just applying it into the little gap that we made earlier and just jamming that blood in there. I'm also applying small bits of blood to the edges of the string and into the corners of my mouth as well, just to make it look like this string has been pulled through the skin. I'm also adding a bit to the inner part of my lip to make it look like it's been dried out a lot. Also dabbing a bit on the actual part of the string and onto my eyes as well, just to give an illusion of, I don't know, dryness I suppose, and cracked skin and way too cracked. And I'm adding some blue to my face as well, just because I want it to look a bit more frozen and blue looks pretty cold. Then I'm taking the spirit gum again and just applying some blobs in random places. I'm just using my hand to dab on some flaky sea salt, which I wanted it to look like it's frosty. And for the neck and chest, I'm just applying some blue and some white, again just to recreate what I did on the face, just dabbing that on, adding some more blood as well, just doing that in random places. And this is the finished result. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!